Good afternoon, welcome to SK Conversions. I thought we'd do a little video for this van, which is a bespoke build for a customer, so it's not for sale, but it gives something that we can do that's a little bit different to what we normally do. Obviously, as you can see, quite strikingly, it's got a high top roof rather than a pop top roof. So the van is a short wheelbase T6.1, this particular one's a DSG model in Ascot Grey. It contains, and we'll come to this in a minute, our Origin conversion, but with some changes, obviously, primarily the roof, and we've done something different with the rock and roll bed at the customer's request. So we're going around the van, obviously usual windows. This customer's chosen sliding windows everywhere, so we've got sliders in the two rear quarters. The vehicle is a factory tailgate vehicle, which we've added the window to. We've got another slider on this side as well. We have the external hookup, water filling point and a barbecue point on this one. We've also fitted the Westphalia tow bar with electrics all coded in to the van. So the high top roof obviously adds quite a dimension to the outside of the van, but internally is where it really comes into its own, and it's it's quite the cavern in there. So on the roof, I don't know if I'll be able to reach it, to be honest. On the roof we have 150 watt solar panel, and then possibly just about make out up there a Fiamma crystal turbo roof vent with fan. One of the other features that we've added to this van, just for accessibility, is an aftermarket electric tailgate, remote controlled, which is a nice little touch. Makes things very easy for the user, especially if you've got sort of ability limitations. So as we come round to the inside of the van, you'll see we have our Origin unit system. This particular system has had some upgrades. So we have the solid oak worktop, as well as the oak veneered tambour doors, shutter doors. The microwave system. So this particular van also has a 150 amp hour lithium battery, as well as a 2000 watt power inverter with UPS or uninterrupted power supply function. So when you're plugging into the mains, the electrical systems of the van will prioritize the mains. When you're unplugged from the mains, it'll run via the inverter, through the inverter via the leisure battery. And you can use all the mains hookup features, 3-pin socket, microwave, etc. The rest of the van, similar features to other vehicles we produce: LED lighting, push button lighting, touch dimmable, shelf lighting, 50 litre fridge, gas locker system at the back here. So then what we've done differently with the bed system this time round, rather than the rock and roll bed, this is a single occupancy vehicle, we have a single bed basically down the side. So this houses storage primarily, as well as a handy little portaloo stowaway. Obviously it provides quite a useful route through the length of the van. Passenger seat rotates, so again, plenty of space inside. We have also installed the diesel heater, very common upgrade for us to do. Yeah, quite nice bright, airy feel to it. So with the roof, the high top, we gain a lot of space, storage space, standing room space. So if I get in, so looking from the front of the van to the back, we have storage cupboards. Goes right up into the corner. We have additional storage cupboards on the sides. Now we could have produced cupboards that ran the whole length of the van, but that might feel a bit claustrophobic, so the remainder down the sides here for this particular version are storage shelves, and then at the front here a nice large storage area above the cab. We have high level lighting, bright white spotlights. As you can see, there's no there's no dark areas on here, and then we have the 12 volt crystal turbo roof vent and fan, reversible, so it will either blow air out or bring air in, and can also be set to come on at an ambient temperature, so you can try and keep the vehicle comfortable both in the heat to draw the air out, and then in the winter months you've got the diesel heater to bring the heat back in. Other similar familiar features, we have several plug sockets, 12 volts, USBs, 3-pin, the control panel system that we've been using for a little while. And then round the back here we'll see our power system, 12 volt fusing, mains, trip switches. Again, this vehicle also charges from shore power hookup, engine charging via the DC-DC power unit, and obviously the solar panel with an MPPT control. Blackout curtains throughout. It's been quite nice to do something a little bit different to what we normally do, and we thought we'd show it just in case other people had similar thoughts. Obviously we can produce this with our standard rock and roll bed system as well. We also produce a galley conversion called the Verso, if that's if that walk-through layout suits you best, then that van is sort of more tailored to being a walk-through layout than this one, but this works pretty nicely, we think. Yeah, sorry. Cupboard doors down there, drop-down doors for access to the storage. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about conversions that we do, would like to come and see what we do, please get in touch and we'll happily make an appointment for you to come down and see us.